know, my passion for laundry detergent. All right, so today we're gonna be talking about my top most repurchased Amazon products of all time. So I went back through my history, looked at all the things I've bought over and over again, and I'm hoping this video is helpful because you can kind of see the things I'm really going through out of the items that I buy on Amazon. So this is a big mix of stuff. There's some makeup, lifestyle, just health stuff, just a big mix. So I hope you enjoy this video. If you're new here, my name's Taylor. I do lifestyle, travel, beauty videos, also a big mix, but I'm gonna have my Amazon playlist listed down below so you can watch some of my past favorites videos. All products will be linked down below along with on my Amazon storefront and in the pinned comment on the description box. But here we go. All right, let's start off with my screen protector. I've repurchased this brand specifically for years now. It's just like an auto thing. Whenever I lease the iPhone, so whenever I get the new phone each year, I get this brand of screen protector. I'm someone who drops my phone literally 10 times a day, no exaggeration. So these things have saved my screen from cracking so many times now. I'll get like dings on the screen protector itself or like cracks on the screen protector, but then you just take it off, put a new one on between my case and then the screen protectors. Each year when I turn in my iPhone, the phone looks pristine underneath, which is amazing for how much I drop my phone. So if you need good screen protectors, this is where it's at. My two holy grail teeth whitening products. First is the Colgate Optic White. I feel like the stain fighter one is the best. I feel like I've tried most of the whitening toothpaste out there, and for me, the Colgate Optic White line just works the best as far as toothpaste. I also love their mouthwash, which I need to repurchase that now that I'm thinking about it. I've been traveling, so I didn't want to like bring around a big thing of mouthwash, but I'm here for a couple months, so like now I can use it. But this is what I repurchase over and over and over again. And then my other holy grail whitening product that you can get on Amazon is the Luminous whitening strips. Just a disclaimer, this video is not sponsored by anyone. I work with them over on Instagram a few times a year, but they don't know I'm talking about them here. I just love these whitening strips and I do notice a difference with them. You have to make sure your teeth are super dry, like pat them dry first, leave it on like it says, and then take it off. And they are goopy, it's just the product on there. All you do is brush your teeth right after and it takes the goop off. So to me, that's no big deal. Definitely one of my most repurchased items are magnesium flakes, whether it's Epsom salt or magnesium, just straight magnesium flakes. I've tried different brands over the years. I have like a massive bag of a new one I'm trying, but I feel like between all of them, Dr. Teal's is my most repurchased, and then also just straight up magnesium flakes. So like these two items right here, for me, baths with those just help to relax my muscles a bit. Can't live without those. I have a lot of health stuff in here because that's what I'm repurchasing on. A lot of the things I'm going to mention as far as health stuff, in combination with my meds, with a lot of other things I'm doing, can like take the pain down a notch or two. So none of these are like, for me, none of them cure my health things. That would be amazing. But they just like take the pain down a couple notches. So another one for me is cherry juice. And I've used this exact brand for, I want to say it's been probably like 2 or 3 years at this point. The Cherry Bundy. I've tried other cherry juices. I don't know. Maybe it's just psychological, but I like the Cherry Bundy Light, and I usually drink like one of these a day, especially when I mix it with something else. If I'm, like I said, in combination with a lot of stuff. Cherry juice, natural cherry juice, it's like a natural muscle relaxant, also can help you sleep because of that. There's a bunch of different benefits for cherry juice, but it has to be like the pure natural, just tart cherry juice. This one they do add stevia just to make it a little bit sweeter, but it only has 80 calories per bottle. I have more health items, but let's switch it up and take a break here and pop on over to a different category. I have the list on my phone. These yoga shorts, I'm actually wearing the blue ones right now. I've talked about these a lot, but I now have 4 pairs of these. That's how much I love them. I have the blue, the purple, the orange, and this like super pretty spearmint one. Now when I'm like going on walks and stuff, I'll put on other shorts and I have to change into these because I can't live without the friggin' pockets. There's pockets on both sides. So when you're on a walk, I can just slip my phone in the side pocket, slip dog bags, keys, whatever else in the other pocket. It's just such a game changer to not like have to hold your phone when you're on a walk. I love the material of these. They're thick and they're soft. So they're like a little bit smoothing. They make your butt look good. I just love these. It says something if I've repurchased 4 pairs. My Lumify eye drops. I can't even tell you how many of these I've repurchased. Probably like over 20 at this point, but these are the best redness reducing eye drops. These don't do anything for lubrication. So if your eyes are super dry, what's the brand? Systane Ultra, I use that for dry eyes. But for redness, I use Lumify. No, it's not great to use like redness drops on a daily basis. So I try not to use them every day. If I am like, you know, going out for a full day or something or filming or whatever, I usually like put these in ahead of time just so my eyes are nice and bright white and not looking red, because my eyes just get red every single day. Any of the health products, medicine, just a disclaimer, like this is just what I use. Consult your pharmacist, doctor, whatever. But the Goodies powder, I've repurchased so many of these. This is a combination of acetaminophen, aspirin, and caffeine. So again, like you shouldn't be taking these every day. For me, sometimes in combination with other meds and just with the cherry juice, with magnesium, with other stuff, like it can stop me from getting full blown. This for me is like step one. But I do like the flavored ones, because then if you're like at a restaurant and you need to mix it in, you can just mix it into water. I used to get the non-flavored ones, but then I found like then you're having to go buy juice or something to like mix it in, because it does just taste like straight up acetaminophen if you don't have the flavored one. So now I like this one. You just have to shake it really well. Sometimes I'll just throw it into that cherry juice bottle and like shake it and drink them both together. Just have lashes stuck on the outside of this. But next up we have my Kiss press-on no glue lashes. These within the last few months have become like holy grail status for me, and I've repurchased a lot of these. I like the voluminous set the best. I feel like I'm a broken record with these, but for me, love these. They just make such a difference on corner lashes. Right now I'm testing a mascara, so I don't have them on. These are no glue, and you put them under your lashes and just use my fingers, press them on. They stay on all day. They don't blow off. You don't have to worry about them coming off. And if you have like sensitive eyes, I just feel like it's so nice not to have to use lash glue, but these do stick the best. If you apply your mascara first, wait till it's like 50% dry and then pop these on, because the wet mascara adds this drying, just like helps adhere it even more. I feel like razors are one of those things that I'm like always testing new razors, trying to find the best one. I feel like I've tried most of the main brands at this point. This one, I found the one that I'm just gonna stick with now, and I've repurchased these blades a few times now. It's the Preserve Shave 5 brand. They have a few different colors of like the actual razor you can choose from. I, just for background, am normally like a men's razor kind of gal, okay? I have blonde hair, but I have a lot of it on my body. So I need something that's really gonna work. Venus doesn't cut it for me. A lot of women's razors don't cut it for me. So usually I like men's razors just because they're super sharp. This has super sharp blades. I feel like the blades last a while too. I like the lightness of the actual razor itself. I have the pink one, and the blades have cocoa butter and aloe on them, so they like glide nicely. I think I've just found a winner. Works great for me, and I believe they're also like made with recyclable plastic. It says it's climate neutral certified. Next up we have laundry detergent. If you've watched me for a while, you know my passion for laundry detergent. Love a good smelling detergent. Before all the comments about migraines, no, scent is not a trigger for me. Everyone has different triggers, so like please, let's just avoid that conversation down below. But my favorites are the Gain detergent and the Persil pods. Not the liquid Persil, the Persil pods. They smell like cologne, like they smell so good. They work really well. I feel like they remove like deodorant and remove stains and everything really nicely. These two are definitely my most repurchased. All right, we're about to talk about toilet wands. Didn't think I'd be talking about toilet wands on YouTube, let me tell you that. But this is one of my most repurchased items. The Clorox toilet wands. If you haven't tried these, they're just so easy and convenient. And for me, like cleaning the toilet is one of those things where I'm like, these you just pop on a cartridge, clean the toilet bowl, and then you can just pop it off. And then I'm a little extra and I spray the actual wand itself with bleach after, just to make sure we're clean and good before I'm like putting it back in the thing. Clean the bowl well, and I feel like they're more sanitary than like traditional bowl cleaners. If you think about it, I find it so gross that like with plungers, with normal, you know, bowl scrubbing things, you're scrubbing it and then you're just putting it back in there, and then it's just sitting in the bathroom just like out and about. Why do we do that? My hair dye. This exact shade is incredible if you like a blue black dye, and I just love this line. It covers grays well, it lasts well in my hair. I do my roots usually about every like 3 weeks now, just my roots, and then I'll do all over color maybe like, I don't know, every few months, just when I start to see too much like red or something coming through and I want to retint the whole thing like the nice blue color. But this dye, I feel like the best price is on Amazon, and if this color or line ever gets discontinued, I'm gonna be mad. Next up is this ginger powder. I usually just put it in a little baggie like when I'm traveling, and then I'll just take it from there. But again, one of those things that in combination with the other stuff can help. Ginger is a natural anti-inflammatory. Usually I'll like put in a scoop, mix it in with the cherry juice, just shake it really well. I just like to chug it, get it over with. You can mix it in with like hot tea or something. It's wild because magnesium kind of had a moment and like blew up on TikTok. I've taken magnesium for years now and I've tried a lot of different brands. This one for me, I find works the best. There is a ton of research on how incredible magnesium is for so many different things. I use it personally as a muscle relaxant. I do take legit muscle relaxants every 4 hours too, but I pretty much take these like a few times a day. And now I'm to the point where during the day it doesn't make me drowsy, it used to, but at night this definitely makes me drowsy when I'm like already tired. There's different types based on what you need it for. But again, do some research, talk to your doctor, whatever, and maybe look up the different types because there might be a different type that's better for you. Joa Brow Pencil. Ironically, I just ran out of this again, literally this morning. This is the shade Brunette. This is probably, I think, my favorite brow pencil I found between the shade for me and the formula. Just works really well. It has a nice like retractable, small tip, so I can just get in where I need to. Just a good brow pencil. It's drugstore and it's affordable. The Belif True Cream Aqua Bomb. The one I'm recommending is the Aqua Bomb. They do have a True Cream that's like the white one. I like the bluish one, the Aqua Bomb. I have showed this in my skincare routine videos, talked about this for a long time now. This is always surprising to me because I typically in the past have not loved like a gel moisturizer kind of feel because I just feel like they're not moisturizing enough or they like sink into the skin. This one sits on top of your skin almost like a sleeping pack kind of thing, like a Korean sleeping pack. I love how when I wake up in the morning, my skin is still moisturized, it's glowy, it just looks nice and plump and hydrated. It layers great with other skincare products. It does have a scent, but it's just like a natural fragrance and I fly through these. I either get it on Sephora or on Amazon, just depending on like the price. Sometimes Amazon has like, especially during Prime Day and stuff, this is on really great sale usually. I think it went down to like 25 bucks or something, like really good price around there. Lately, like I want to say within the last year, this is definitely my most repurchased deodorant, the Degree Ultra Clear. If you have issues with a lot of deodorants just not working, women's deodorants not working, love this one, love the scent, doesn't stain my clothes, doesn't get bad white marks or anything, just great deodorant that I've repurchased so many times. And by the way, usually on Amazon, I'll get this in like I think it comes in like a 6-pack or something, 4 or 6-pack. Definitely cheaper to do this through Amazon than purchase it in like the drugstore. Last time I got this, I was in Arizona and I was in Walgreens and it was like $8 or something. Inflation, man. But best price is definitely on Amazon. Maybe Costco has it, I don't know. Lately, most repurchased wipes are definitely the Aveeno favorite makeup wipe, better than Neutrogena, better than the Costco brand, just effective. They don't burn my eyes. They are super moist, like the wipes themselves, super moist, great makeup wipe. These makeup sponges, they're my most repurchased favorite makeup sponge of all time. They have one flat side and then rounded bottom. So depending on what you like, I personally love using the flat side for foundation. They're nice and soft, it's very affordable. You get 2 in a pack. They always go on sale. As far as self tanners, my most repurchased on Amazon is either the Colosstar Tanner or the Neutrogena, but I don't know, man. I'm really hoping this one isn't discontinued because every time I've checked in the last couple months, it just is unavailable on Amazon. If you want something super fast, easy that you can apply like the same day, 20 minutes before you're going out and it's not going to transfer onto your clothes or anything, the Colosstar, this one is just like a gel formula. I don't have any other tanners that are like this. I'll link a video where I talk like in depth about this tanner if you're interested. Usually I'll apply my tanners at night, sleep in it, and then good to go in the morning. This one I can use same day. It does have like some instant color, but it doesn't transfer off. And I wore this in Rome in the summer in the hottest freaking weather I've ever been in. And it was brutal, but this like wasn't transferring onto my clothes or melting off. And then it just like continues to develop and the color looks so beautiful as it develops. I can't have any kind of whey protein, so I always try and find different alternatives. And there's a ton of great pea proteins, but even those I feel like sometimes make me feel like shit. So the egg white protein powder I found is the best for me. I can't taste this at all. I just put it in smoothies. You could also like bake with it, or I'm sure do like other creative things with it. 16 grams of protein in 1/4 cup, has BCAAs. I actually haven't had this coffee in a while now, like since traveling for the last couple years, but this one when I was in Seattle, I repurchased so many times. It's the New England brand hazelnut coffee. And normally I just like, in the morning I like just straight black coffee, no flavor usually, but this one doesn't have that like gross, super artificial hazelnut flavor. I don't like their other flavors. I've tried a few of the other ones. I just love the hazelnut one the best. They're famous for, I think, actually like a blueberry coffee, which is very interesting. And then last couple items are tech items. So I have two kind of hard drive products that I have repurchased over the years and that I use every single day. So this is an SSD. It's very thin. This is what I use to edit off of. I don't store any videos on my actual computer. So if you have issues, whether you're a photographer, videographer, with storage, always use a hard drive, also just for like backing up. I love this one. It's so light, so tiny. After I film this video, right away I take out the SD card, put it in a reader, put this in my computer and transfer the footage onto here, and then I just edit off of here. But this isn't good for like long-term storage. This is more like to work off of, and then you transfer for long-term storage onto something else. And what I use for long-term storage are the Lacy hard drives. It's like the bright orange one. They're here in like a storage box right now. I just label them by the year, and I literally have like probably 10 of these at this point. But this is where I store all of my content, videos, everything over the years, just in case something happened with YouTube and I have like actual copies of everything. So those are for long-term storage. Not as great for working off of because they're a little bit slower, and also they're just like bulky and heavy. So it's so much nicer to just throw, where did I just put it? To just throw this in your purse. I'll also link my SD cards down below that I've repurchased over the years. I always get them on Amazon because anytime, if you're like buying a new camera or something at Best Buy or at B&H, like usually the SD cards are very expensive. They're like way more expensive than the Amazon price, especially during Prime Day and stuff. You can usually get really good sales on SD cards. Love Best Buy, but don't get the SD cards there. All right, those were all my most repurchased Amazon products. Let me know your top 3. What are your top 3 most repurchased items on Amazon that you buy over and over again? If we all comment that, we'll get a good list going down below. But I love you guys. Thanks for watching. See you in my next video.